Listeners all have an idea of what imps are, right? We're little red guys with pitchforks torturing their souls for all eternity. Well, that's fucking outdated. Most of us are baristas and boring shit, and since we're born here, we kind of got to serve whoever the fuck lands in our backyard, but...
Alright, so the remake of the new pilot, it's more explanatory. We get a better idea of what the imps are and what they represent in Hale. I guess originally they were, or I'm not even sure if they even were, but instead of being small red demons who wielded pitchforks, they're just the lower classes of Hell that serves those who are higher up in the chain, like the Goishas. And me personally, I don't see how they would serve the newcomers, the sinners from Earth going to Hell. I guess that's what he's referring to, I would assume. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty cool that with the new pilot, I guess it's giving us a little bit more explanatory of what the imps are or who they are.
Supposed to get to Earth to kill these guys. It's not exactly easy.
Did you guys just catch that? I don't know, Blitz, I don't know, for some reason looked a bit off when he saw Millie hold Moxie's hand like that. I think that's kind of weird and might hint towards something.
Everyone, new rule, guys. We only use appropriate language in this office from now on, all right? I don't want to hear no swears, no filth, no fucking potty mouth of any kind. Do you understand?
His entire vocabulary is curse words. Like, does that rule apply to him? Or does that just apply to the co-workers? Either way, it doesn't make sense, but it's funny in a way. So yeah, Blitzo is definitely not gonna follow his own rules about not swearing in front of Luna.
Innocents. What about the kids?
Oh, they're the easiest ones. You barely need any pressure for their necks.
Silly. We aren't killing kids, right?
Kill them all!
No.
Kill them all!
No.
Kill them all! Kill them!
See, right there. That's why I think Moxie's not against the whole having a kid with Millie. Despite his past, I'm pretty sure he's down to having kids with Millie. But from the looks of the pilot, I guess Millie feels a type of way with kids. I'm not sure if it just has to do with the job itself, that she just doesn't care who she has to kill; she'll kill them regardless. But yeah, that's my theory. I don't think Moxie's the one who doesn't want to have kids. I'm sure he would want to have kids with Millie, and Millie, even though she's too violent, I don't think she is not against the idea of having kids with Moxie either. So I'm curious to see why she was upset with the whole pregnancy thing.
Aren't you supposed to be manning the phone or something?
Aren't you supposed to not be gay or something?
Hey.
For someone who was in the foster care for, I would assume, 18 years, 17 years, I think it was. I don't know, I forgot. I think she was either about to age out of the system or she already did turn 18. Let's just say for 17 years. For someone who was in the foster care for 17 years, you would think she'd be a bit happy that she's finally been adopted and, she wouldn't be so much as a bitch. But yeah, I guess that's her personality. Either that or, of all of the people that could have adopted her, I guess she wound it up with the lowest class, an imp for a father. So maybe that's why she's the type of hound she is, always grumpy.
I'll just be taking my grimoire and...
Or, how about this? You could let me hold on to it for a little while. Please? There's this one spell I have been wanting to try.
See, this is why I like the new pilot a lot better than the original pilot. I feel like it gives us more understanding the relationship between Blitz and Stolas. Stolas obviously wants a relationship with the Blitzo, but unfortunately with Blitzo, I guess he doesn't really feel the same way. He's just basically taking advantage of Stolas' trust, so that way he can use the book to travel to the Earth world to do his or to be able to do the business, killing people for the money. But yeah, other than that, let's hopefully. I mean, from the looks of it, by at the end of season 2, it looks like their relationship is getting a bit more better. So yeah, this is it's pretty cool that they updated this in the new pilot. It gives us a better understanding of what the relationship between the two is really like in the beginning.
I think I have the perfect plan.
In position.
Taking out the lights.
Execute. It's professional, it's efficient, it's
Boring!
Yeah, I'm with Moxie. Like, it's clean, it's perfect. Like, why do you want to make such a big ruckus on Earth when you're not even supposed to be there or be seen by anyone else? I mean, sure, Blitzo and Millie, they were gonna kill everybody. So I guess that's a way to keep the secret and on the keep them unaware. But still, like I like Moxie's plan a lot more better than Millie's and Blitzo. They're is more efficient. They're just being reckless. Well, it is what it is. Was that Baby Pop?
He's coming after us! Run!
Not really a big fan of the new jingle to the imps. I don't know. I feel like the other one was a lot more better than the new reversed version of the jingle. I definitely don't mind. I definitely like the whole scenery, especially how they gave the Busy Pop and the voice actor to Blitzo a cameo into the jingle. But I feel like other than that, not really a fan of the new reverse version of it. I like the old one better. I feel like they should have kept the old one, like the jingle wise, and then incorporated the scenes from the new one in this pilot. Kind of wonder if this is going to be like the intro to the show now for the next season of the Hello Boss. That'd be actually pretty cool. And did they even? Yeah, so something like that. Now I can see this being a intro for. All right, so it's a pretty cool pilot. The remake of the original pilot. I feel like it was a bit more. They're going to give it more detail to the characters themselves. Like the relationship between Stolas and Blitzo, or Blitz, excuse me. I like how in the beginning of the pilot, it basically gives the audience a breakdown or the review of what the imps are, which is them. Instead of being like just pitchfork demons, they're actually the lower class of the low in their hell realm, and they take orders from, I guess, people above who don't look like imps. So that was a pretty cool breakdown, pretty cool introduction to the entire pilot. For those who are now just getting to the show, I feel like this is a much better pilot to watch than the original. The original was okay, but with this one, I feel like it was a bit more detail, more plan that fits well to their upcoming series and season. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching the new season on Prime. I'm definitely eager to know what's going to happen between Millie and Moxie with the whole pregnancy. So hopefully Millie didn't cheat. Like I said again, I personally think that she cheated. If she did, I feel like that would have made good drama to the show. But other than that, it might not be true. It's like I wouldn't even say if it's a 50-50 possibility. I would say I give it at least 20% tops that it is true. But again, I doubt Millie is the type to cheat on Moxie because, as you can see in the remake of the pilot, she obviously loves him. And on top of that, it shows even though Millie was down to killing babies, Moxie obviously has a limit to what he is willing to kill, not kill. And so I see him wanting to have kids with Millie, but I guess with Millie, I guess she doesn't like kids or babies in general. But overall, this was a pretty cool pilot. I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot better than the original pilot. So I mean, I guess like again, they introduced the imps. I don't even think they even explained to the audience who imps were in the first pilot. I mean, I feel like this is something we've looked up online to see exactly what they are. I honestly don't remember in the past episodes of the first season like how their society is divided or how the classes are divided. You know, them, the imps being the lowest class of the low. And then the Goetia, which is Stolas, I guess they're the highest of the royals of the imps, or not the imps, the people that live in hell. So yeah, again, I like this pilot a lot. It was a lot more detailed. It got us to, or introduced us to the characters a lot better and their position in hell. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new season, mostly because I want to see what's the deal between Millie's reaction to finding out that she was pregnant. Well, until then, see you guys next time.